Hi besties and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chloe and I am just a silly goose. Oh girl, I'm a silly girl. I'm also a silly goose. In this video we're gonna talk about the 10 books I read in April. Who did I turn into? Every month I'm like, a demon took me over, and this time I really do mean it. What happened? You're gonna see why it turned into 10 books very shortly, but for the month of May, we are finally doing something I've been wanting to do for a while, which is Boyfriend Picks My TBR, except we have waited so long that I have been upgraded, and it is now Fiancé Picks My TBR. So that's my bad, y'all, but also kind of worked out well. We are going to talk about every single book I read, what I rated it, what my thoughts and feelings are, including like a couple arcs that I also read. So grab your fun drink because we got to sit back and relax and yap for a little bit. Today's fun drink is Trader Joe's. Oh, delicious. That's exactly what I needed. The first book that I finished in April was City of Gods and Monsters. This was a re-release arc that I got from NetGalley. It is by Kayla Edwards. It was so good. If you want to see all my thoughts and feelings, I have a reading arcs only vlog that just went up and you can see me read the book there. But to summarize, the first 30% was so slow and confusing. Just not a lot going on. It was really like setting up the characters, I would say, much more than the plot. Like a lot happens in like the first chapter plot-wise, and then you gotta wait like 25% more of the book to actually get to the real plot. So if you read this book, stick with it past 30% because it got so much better. I was hooked after that. It's an urban fantasy. It is about a human living in a world of like every single magical being you can think of. And there are bounty hunters trying to capture her, and one of them ends up taking her friend instead of her. What happens is that she befriends one of these bounty hunters to figure out why she's being hunted and why they took her friend and how to get her friend back and blah, blah, blah. But then the lore becomes so much bigger than that. It is so complex, so good. I highly recommend. The romance aspect of it was very good. The traditional publishing version also just came out on April 21st. The first 4 books of the series are already out, so you can go ahead and binge those already if you want. I rated this book 4 stars. The beginning definitely gave Crescent City, if you've read Crescent City before, and then it definitely diverged and just became a completely different series. So trying to like set you up for success here. If you go into it knowing all of those things, I do think that you would really enjoy the book. After that, we read In Her Own League, which was amazing. We picked this for the TBR jar prompt, a book that I've been waiting to get to on my Kindle, and I'm so glad I chose it. It was so good. It's baseball season right now, so it was perfect timing. This was a really good book, but also I just loved being put back into the Windy City world and the found family. I just didn't quite feel 5-star feelings with this book, so I gave it a 4.75, but so good. I will definitely be rereading it because something that I want to do somewhat soon is reread the Windy City series, and I will definitely be rereading that book as well. Highly recommend, especially if you've read the Windy City series, and if you haven't read the Windy City series, what are we doing here? You need to go do that right now. The next book I read was another arc. It was for The Thorn Queen by Sasha Peyton Smith. This is the sequel to The Rose Bargain. The Rose Bargain is a fantastic like YA fantasy novel. It's like a Bridgerton love triangles type of thing. I liked The Rose Bargain a lot, so I got the arc for The Thorn Queen. I was like, perfect, we're gonna finish this out strong. Slay. Not slay. So I did not like the sequel. I feel like I'm plugging a lot of videos, but this is also in the arcs only reading vlog I did last month, so further thoughts are in that video. But basically what I figured out while reading The Thorn Queen is that it was very similar to Fearless from the Powerless series, which I did not like. If I had known that off the bat, I wouldn't have read it, because Fearless has a few plot points and tropes that I really don't like, and I just kind of hated for the characters. It made me wish that they had been given different plot lines. And the same thing happened with this book. In The Thorn Queen, this love triangle was like really not a love triangle. Like in the first book it was. In the second book, they make you just really dislike one of them, which is the same thing that happened to me in Fearless. I felt like one of the characters was given such a bad character arc. It just was so tragic, and I felt like that happened here too. And then there was this trope that happened around 80% that I really don't like in fantasy books. I think it's a little bit convenient. I don't like how a lot of books are using it now. It's like a shock factor plot point, and I just was not getting that. Since I did not like Fearless, I was not the target audience. I did not like it. I gave it a 2.5 and felt really bad about it, but you win some, you lose some. It is what it is. I did enjoy parts of it. It's not at all a bad book. I just think certain decisions... Oh, my light died. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, I just think some of the decisions made were just not for me. But The Thorn Queen just came out on April 14th, so you can go read it and decide for yourself. I do recommend that you try it because, like I said, I think it's just a me thing that I didn't like it. Imagine I wasn't recording. I just panicked and thought I wasn't recording this whole time. After the Thorn Queen, I picked up How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kuang. This was part of the TBR jar as well. This has been on my shelf for a while. I found it in a little free library and kind of just ignored it. I really, really enjoyed this book. I don't know why there's not more hype around it. I did not know that it was like Taylor Jenkins Reid writing, but like a little bit of Emily Henry plot points type of thing. And those are very strong names to bring in, but that's kind of what it delivered. This is about a woman who's an author and her book series is being turned into a TV show. One of the writers on her TV show is someone she went to high school with, and they share a very traumatic event that happened in high school. And so she has to kind of figure out how to work with him on her show. So she's balancing the line of like being civil in the workplace, but also not being able to get past this event that happened between them. I really enjoyed this book. I think it did a good job in most parts of navigating this traumatic event. And the romance was so giggly hee-hee. Like, I was kicking my feet. It didn't, again, quite hit that 5-star mark. And I can't really say why in this case. Same within her own league. Like, I don't know why. I just didn't get a full 5-star feeling. I did at times, but I think overall I just didn't feel like a full 5 stars. So I gave it a 4.75. I really recommend this book though. I think if you enjoy early Taylor Jenkins Reid, yeah, it shocked me how good it was. So definitely recommend this one. Next up is another arc, but this is for Lessons in Falling. But this is book 3 of the Halbeck University series, which has come up here a few times because I've arc read books 1 and 2 as well. Halbeck University is a college sports romance series. This book, I think that I went into it expecting something different, but if I had known what to expect, I would have liked it more. This book does not take place at the university, so it's not college. And because they're not there, they're on summer break, there's also not really any sports. And this is a summer vacation bucket list type of thing. Valentina goes on vacation with her friends like she does every year, but this time one of her friends' boyfriends, who's on the soccer team at Halbeck University, brings his teammate. But what her friends don't know is that Valentina has actually hooked up with Caden in the past, and it's kind of a no-no to hook up within the friend group. So she does not tell her friends, and they are navigating this summer forced to share a room without giving up their secret. There's also a bucket list vibe going on. So Valentina has made a summer bucket list, and Caden wants to help her get through it. It's a great summer romance. The only thing is that I thought we were doing a college sports romance. So that was my first mistake. I really enjoyed reading it. I just think there were a few times where the miscommunication trope distracted me because I didn't really feel like it was valid. I don't like miscommunication tropes because I feel like if you just communicated, everything would be fine. So I ended up giving Lessons in Falling 3 stars, and I do think that was mostly just because, again, it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I do think overall, if you want a fun summer romance, this is a great book. You can also honestly just jump right into this book and not read the first 2. It's definitely less interconnected. So if you wanna just jump into this book because you're looking for a summer romance, there you go. Lessons in Falling comes out May 5th. I am also Halbeck University series' #1 fan, so you can trust my opinion in that all 3 books are great. Next, after that, I picked up Binding 13, finally. I can't think about this book or I will cry. This was incredible. If you're wondering how I felt about this book, maybe you can ask some of my new friends. I think this will give you a good idea. Mind you, I'm on a book buying ban. Enough said. Binding 13 was 5 stars, 6 stars even. I got so attached to Johnny and Shannon, like I was so shocked. I wanted to give every single character in this book a big hug. This is the first 6-star romance that I've read in forever. I did follow that up by reading Keeping 13 as well. And this one, also 5 stars. Something about this like duology of Johnny and Shannon, I can't. I was bawling. The emotions I felt in that entire book. Jumping ahead a bit, I did in fact also read Saving 6 this month. This was very much laying down a foundation. This went way back in time to Joey and Aoife's first year, and we are following Joey and Aoife throughout secondary school. I loved going back and reading Joey and Aoife's story. Like their love story it's fierce. It's loyal and fierce. This one I did rate 4.5. This is very much a setup for Redeeming 6. I already want to go back and reread them from the beginning, and I feel like once I read them all, I might do that. So if you see me rereading, don't say a word, girl. Keep that to yourself. Mind your business. This is why I yap for hours, because I just can't help it. I need to talk to somebody about these books. The last 2 books that I read in April were arcs. And the first one was Throne of Ice and Blood, which we did pick from our TBR jar. This is a sequel to Empire of Flame and Thorns, which I arc read in March as well. This is a trad publishing, so all of these books are out already, but I haven't checked if it's a finished series. This book was so much better than book one. Book one, I did not like the female main character as much. She was just very concerned with people liking her, but it's a trials book with dragon shifters and the Sealy court. And I was like, why are we concerned with people liking us when this is going on in the world? I'm very glad I stuck with it though, because book two, there's so much character growth. It was such a big improvement. The plot line got so much better, expanded on it so much more. And the plot twist at the end of book two is also insane. Oh my god, I'm on another cliffhanger and I'm arc reading book three, so you'll hear about it soon. I wasn't gonna recommend this series as much before, but now I really do recommend it after reading book two. Book two was a solid 4 stars. Book one, I think, barely made the mark for 3 stars for me, so huge improvement. All these books are out, you can read them already, but this new trad version comes out May 26th. The last book I read in April was another arc. It was The Shippers by Katherine Center. I've never read a Katherine Center book before this, and oh my god, it was incredible. I was giggling, hee-heeing, kicking my feet, all the above. I did not put it down. I think I read it within 24 hours. So good. I rated this book 5 stars, no regrets. I loved it. This was so funny, and I don't know if it was just this book and this female main character narrator. It was hilarious. This is a really silly book, and it really grips you from the beginning because it's like in the first chapter, she is about to go to the altar with her fiance, and she gets to the altar and then leaves him there. Like, failed marriage right off the bat. Her best friend from when she was young, he saves her from leaving this man at the altar. 6 months later, her sister is getting married on a cruise ship. This childhood friend ends up coming to the wedding, and another one of their childhood friends comes to the wedding, and he helps her win this other guy over. If I go on vacation and I need a book to read, I'm reading this book again. Might even need a bookshelf copy because I need to have everybody I know read this book. The Shippers will be out May 19th, so definitely read it right away. If your local library has a waitlist option early, get on that waitlist, girl. Put Notify Me on your Libby app immediately. And with that, we've gone over all 10 books I read in April. We knocked 2 of these books off of Tackling My TBR. City of Gods and Monsters and Binding 13 were on my 26 for 2026, so we got those knocked out of the way as well. Quite literally slaying our challenges for 2026. So my fiance picked 4 books for me to read in the month of May that I will be doing a reading vlog on. We'll be watching him pick 4 books for me based on a series of prompts I give him. But really quick before we get to that, there are a few arcs that I need to read in the month of May, so I'm gonna talk about them really quick. The first arc is actually a milestone for me because I have never read a physical arc. This month we are reading Henry and Kate by Laura Kneidl. This is the first ever physical arc that I've received. It's still the only physical arc I've ever received. Thank you so much, Lux. I'm so excited to read this book. This is like a Bridgerton sort of romance. And this is the first book of the Darlington series. So we are reading Henry and Kate. That is book 1 of our TBR. Henry and Kate comes out May 26th. And the second arc we are reading is The Music of Us. This is like a coffee shop boy band. I've heard it's a lot like a fan fiction. I simply had to pick it up off of NetGalley. I thought it'd be a really cutesy read, so we're gonna check that one out as well. The Music of Us comes out June 2nd, so we're reading this one in the month of May as well. So we are gonna get to my fiance picking my TBR right now, and I'll be doing a full reading vlog on all these picks. So if you are not subscribed, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss the reading vlog for all these books that he picks. Here we go. The first one is you have to pick based on vibes, what you think I would like based on how it looks.
Okay, well, honestly, I feel like this first one is very much your vibes. It's Christina Lauren.
Oh yeah, you do know that I read a Christina Lauren book. He thinks this is my vibe.
It looks very cutesy.
Okay, why don't we just like make a stack of your options?
It's got like pencils and books and like...
That's true.
Letters and trees and coffee. Okay.
Oh, this is not gonna be as hard as I expected.
That's number 1 for now.
Okay.
If he had been with me. Mm-hmm. Is that a lollipop?
Lollipop. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think that tops the first one though.
No, not my vibe. King of Wrath.
Should I like consider the name of the book, do you think? In this
if you want
category?
Part of the vibes? Up to you.
Because King of Wrath, without saying the book, I wouldn't expect you to be into it. Mm. I mean, it has a ring on it.
It has a ring on it.
Yeah. It's got something going for it. Is that like the sweet spot?
Is King of Wrath yes or no for this one?
An
option or put it away?
I mean, if it doesn't beat this one, then it's still a no, right?
I don't. If you would pick that one over it, then yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then no.
Okay. Damn, we had the one on top as the front runner so far.
Yeah, that was a questionable order.
Zodiac Academy Book 1.
I mean, this looks like a fantasy book, which is obviously, I feel like romance and fantasy are your top two categories.
Yeah.
But still, in terms of how it looks, I don't think it's beating out the first one.
Yeah. Oopsies. I should have buried that one in there a little bit. Everyone's losing.
Yeah.
Next book.
Guild.
Book 1. I still haven't started it.
Okay, I was gonna ask, because don't you have, like, other ones up there?
I do have the whole Guild series on the shelf.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that you know that.
I thought you were gonna say this is like the second or third book. Unfortunately, it's not coming in.
Not for this prompt.
It's not
There's
beating
other
out-
prompts.
Yeah,
but...
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this one might actually be a contender for this prompt.
I saw this one when you pulled
Guild
Guild off the top, and yeah, it caught my eye.
Things we never got over. Closer than the others.
Yeah, it's pretty cutesy.
You think I'm cutesy?
It's definitely one of your vibes. Definitely similar vibes.
Yeah. 2 options, 2 good options. 2 contenders at least. At least
Yeah.
it's not super obvious.
It's not a blowout.
Yeah, I didn't think about that when I added that book to the stack.
Yeah.
From Blood and Ash. Not for this category. I know you're going to say that.
For this category, I don't think so. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it looks cool in my opinion.
Yeah, but it's not my vibes more than those 2.
Kind of makes me think of Game of Thrones a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, just because there's like, is that a dagger?
Yeah, I think so.
I like it.
Yeah, maybe not for this one.
Not for this one.
Rip. This is the last option. Magnolia Parks.
You just got this one?
Mm-hmm. Don't look at what it's about.
Okay.
Just vibes.
I mean, I was just looking at the pictures on the back.
Yeah, that's part
Interesting.
of the vibes, I guess. I did get all the UK covers because I needed to. Haven't read it, but bought all the UK covers used.
Can I know like what category this is?
Not yet.
Okay. I mean, it looks cool.
Mm-hmm. It is a cool cover. That's why I scoured the internet for it.
Okay.
Yes or no?
No.
No for this one. Okay, so it comes down to Love in Other Words or Things We Never Got Over.
Yeah. I mean, after all that, I think it's still going to be Love in Other Words.
That's so funny because my Instagram post that was like, we're engaged, I was holding this book. That's so cute. Okay, so this is book 1 that we're choosing.
Yes.
Locking it in. Love in Other Words. This is the book that fits my vibes. We'll see about that. Now we're going to go back through and then you're going to pick one that you think I'm going to rate 5 stars.
Yeah.
You silly.
What?
This one is about, I'm going to have to read back through these 2. So this girl is on the run and then she goes back to...
On the run from what?
Not just from her fiancé, a church full of well-wishers, but her entire life. She's on the run from her entire life. She's running away, goes back to a rough town to save her estranged sister, but then her sister robs her and then leaves. So then she meets this dude from this town, this rough town, woman who unexpectedly becomes the guardian of her sister's kid and then meets a rough and tough man.
I mean, so it's obviously a romance, right?
Yes.
And there's drama with her sister.
Drama with her sister. Could it be a 5-star contender?
It could be. I mean, it definitely sounds like it's right up your alley.
Yeah.
I don't think you would relate to the sister drama that much because you like get along with your sister so much.
Very true.
I think it has potential, so I'll keep that in mind.
It's the first book, so
Yeah.
we can also just hold on to it for now and see what
Yes.
beats it. We're going backwards this time, I just realized, because I restacked it the other way. Whatever. Magnolia Parks. Do you know what Gossip Girl is?
Yes. I mean, it's a show.
Show
right?
about, like, teens in New York, and they're rich and preppy, and there's
Yeah.
drama. It's
Uh-huh.
basically like that.
Uh-huh.
It's like a group of teens. She's a beautiful, self-involved, and mildly neurotic London socialite. He's Britain's most photographed bad boy who broke her heart. But they're meant to be, aren't they? So it's romance, very dramatic, based around...
That doesn't give you much information.
Is there like
Yeah,
another
something
blurb?
along my line.
Oh yeah,
Bad boy.
there's more in the front. So it's like romance, but more, less adult, more teen, but it's also like
More teen?
it's centered around teens, I think.
Okay.
Also, very drama.
Are any of these books like particularly hyped up?
A lot of them are.
Okay.
Maybe not the last 2 as much.
Okay.
This one's very hyped up, but so are most of these. So that's why I don't know how to answer that question.
Uh-huh.
Because I got most of these without reading them. If I haven't read it and I bought it, it's probably hyped up.
Yeah. For some reason, I feel like, I don't know if it's just the cover, but I feel like this one would like have more on
We
the
call
back.
it spice.
Spice. Yes.
To have a classy way to talk about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I think is more adult. I'm actually not really
Really?
sure about this one.
Okay.
They both probably do, let's be honest. Okay, both contenders for now?
Yeah, I think so.
From Blood and Ash is our next one. This is fantasy. It is about vampires.
Yeah.
I don't know much else about it. Perfect for fans of Sarah J. Maas, and then another author I've never known. I guess she's the maiden, never to be touched, never to be looked upon, never to be spoken to, experience pleasure, waiting for the day of her ascension. The entire kingdom's future rests on her shoulders. This is probably also spicy if you care about that. When Hawk, a golden-eyed guard, honor-bound to ensure her ascension, enters her life, destiny and duty become entangled with desire and need.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when it said never to experience pleasure, like, I feel like that is foreshadowing.
So it sounds like she is supposed to, like, be kept safe until a certain point where she's supposed to save the kingdom or something like that.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's also a potential
Okay,
five-star.
We can crack down. Guild is the next one. This is a King Midas thing. Do you know King Midas?
I know Midas from Fortnite.
Oh yeah, everything he touches is gold.
Okay.
So he can turn stuff to be gold. She is his gold-plated prisoner. He keeps her prisoner in a cage. Mm-hmm. She is, but like romantically involved with him.
I don't know if I want to choose like a fantasy book or just like a romance drama book.
We could split it up. I have 3 fantasy and 4 romance. You want to pick one of each?
I don't know. I might still just choose one 5-star pick for you.
We'll see what we narrow it down to.
Yeah, after we go through all the options, because honestly, so far...
That's true. You do want to know about the rest of them, I guess. Zodiac Academy. I know less about this one, too, but it is a fantasy. I think that they are at school. Academy, obviously. I'm a Gemini, a twin, heir to a throne I know nothing about. Turns out I'm Fae. All I have to do to claim my birthright is prove I'm the most powerful supernatural in the whole world. My biggest problem is the drool-worthy dragon shifter who has his eyes on my throne. He and his 3 psycho friends are determined to make my time here hell.
I'm assuming these are like teens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine fantasy, well, Harry Potter is fantasy, but imagine that Harry is a girl and could get the throne.
Yeah.
And people are fighting him for it.
It sounds like it's not necessarily just like magic, right? It sounds like there's like dragons and
yeah, I think so. Yeah, dragon
on.
Shifter, so I guess this guy can turn into a dragon. But I think this one has a lot of different types of fantasy beings.
Okay.
Like probably werewolves too, and I don't know.
Mythical creatures.
Yes, many mythical creatures.
Yes. I'll pick after we go through them all. I don't think I'm gonna pick that one.
King of Wrath is a billionaire romance.
Okay.
So one of them's a billionaire / both. Vivian Lau, jewelry heiress and daughter of his newest enemy. So he's forced to marry Vivian. He is billionaire CEO. Never planned to marry until the threat of blackmail forces him into an engagement with a woman he barely knows. Now that he has her, he can't bring himself to let her go. Isn't her idea of a dream partner, but agrees to the marriage out of duty. Craving his touch was never part of the plan. So romance, and they're rich, so
yeah,
probably very dramatic. Family dynasties and whatnot.
I don't know. If I were reading that book, I feel like I couldn't like not think about my mom because her name is Vivian.
Okay, so you want to chuck it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can dissociate like the fact that my mom's name is Vivian.
I can usually, because I read so many books. There's always somebody named something, and I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, the last one, If He Had Been With Me. This is about teens again. It sounds like they dated and then broke up, and now she has a new boyfriend, but she still sees him around school, and they cross paths, and she wonders if maybe they should be together and if it's too late.
That sounds like a lot of high school relationships.
It's probably very high school.
Yeah. There's nothing like wow in that description of the book, so...
Yeah, this one is less hyped, if that helps.
Okay. Yeah, I guess based on that, I will skip.
Okay. Well, we're at 4 books. That's pretty good. We've narrowed it down to 4. Well, I was going to tell you that the last 2 were ones I didn't think I would pick, so I actually don't know between all of these what I would rate 5 stars.
Really? Drama with her sister.
Mm-hmm. New single mom and bad boy.
Yeah, meets
in
bad
small
boy.
town.
And then it didn't really
I'll
say
give you the
anything after
tropes.
that, right?
This one is probably some sort of toxic high school relationship.
So they are in high school?
Society.
Like, you know,
I think they're in high school. Okay. High society, they're rich. It sounds like they're like on again, off again.
Right.
This is the vampires, I think. Remember, she's supposed to be like kept safe and until she can like save the kingdom, and he's one of her guards. This one's enemies to lovers.
Okay. Perfect for fans of SJM, so.
You know I like Sarah J. Maas.
That says a lot. I mean,
I don't know the tropes very much for this one, actually. I don't know.
It's about Midas and
enemy to lovers. So he turned her to gold and like kept her.
She's like prisoner. Mm-hmm. I don't know. They're all actually, they seem like good options.
This is why I never know what to read.
It's like 2 fantasy and 2 romance, right?
2 fantasy, 2 romance. If you wanted to pick one of each, we could just do that.
And these, like, strictly, it's like what I think you would rate 5 stars.
Yeah.
I don't want my own, like, opinion to sway the decision on, like, what I would want to read
yeah.
myself.
True.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I think I would pick Guild before this one. But...
I think I would do that, too.
Okay, well...
I'll just give you some hints.
But honestly, I mean, I was kind of leaning towards this
one.
one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait. I don't know, though. So if you'd rather pick that one. They're both very, very hyped. I might rate both of them 5 stars.
Yeah, I was going to choose this one for you.
Okay, well, let's do that one then.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sure?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, we're picking From Blood and Ash as something I would rate 5 stars.
Yeah. And then between the 2 romance ones, now I want to pick the one that you would want to pick. Because, okay.
You pick this one.
I'm going to pick Magnolia Parks.
Okay. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, our second possible 5-star book in romance edition is Magnolia Parks. This one is way more hype.
Really?
But also this one's controversial because this author is a little bit controversial.
Really?
Yeah, which is why I bought her used. There's 2 that are not in my normal genre. We'll just pick from these 2 to make it easier. So the last thing you're gonna pick is I have 2 books on my shelf that are not my normal genre, which is like thriller.
Oh, okay.
So you like thrillers, ish, or you liked The Housemaid.
I read one book and it happened to be The Housemaid.
That's true. But now that you're so experienced, you can help me pick between The Fury or The Perfect Marriage.
Okay.
This one you can read the back actually,
Yeah.
because these are pretty good at describing, I think, what's going on.
Wait, what? It was Kelly Summers.
They're introducing her.
Okay. That sounds stressful. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This woman is a lawyer, right? And then her husband has an affair with someone. And then the woman he's having an affair with is then found dead.
Yeah.
And now she has to defend her husband.
Yeah.
Sounds like a perfect marriage to me. Okay, this is The Fury. It's not as descriptive as what's going on, but you can get the vibe from the writing.
So this is about Lana Farrar. And
Farrar? I'm going to have a hard time reading that in my head.
she always goes to a Greek island for Easter, it says.
Okay.
It doesn't really...
And a murder.
Yeah, there's a murder. And then that's like...
Okay.
So I'm assuming this person, Elliot Chase, was there, and he's like...
Yeah, and he's telling the story?
Yeah.
Gotcha. A murder mystery. This one's probably more thrillery, and that one's probably more...
Mystery.
Yeah.
So should I try to pick the one that you'll, like, enjoy more? Or, like...
Not necessarily.
It's just something you wouldn't typically read?
Mm-hmm. You can pick it if you think it sounds better to you, or if you think that I would like it better.
I feel like you'll like this one more, but, like, it's more of a gamble.
You think I might like that one better, but I also might not like it more than this one? Is that where you're struggling?
I think you would like this one more than that one.
Okay.
Just in my opinion.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, our last pick is The Fury. That's gonna be such a toss-up. I have no idea. Once again, my vibes. Chosen for my vibes. This one is a 5-star potential romance. Potential 5-star fantasy.
Slay.
A book opposite what I normally read that he thinks I would like. I don't want to do the rest of it in front of you, so I'll do it later. Thank you. So these are all the books that we're going to be reading in the month of May. The TBR is pretty stacked, thanks to my fiance. And there will be a reading vlog on the 4 books that he picked out, and that will be coming shortly after this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Stay cozy!